Hi, I'm Robin Bensing. Welcome to Chow Time. My husband Eric, along with about 40 other guys, belongs to a private club called the Capicolian Empire. This meat-based social organization celebrates Italian culture and food by making homemade capicola. It's quite a process. Prepping the pork loins, washing them in red wine, coating them with a special spice mixture, bagging them, letting them hang to dry. Then everyone selects their cappies and cures them in canola oil for 2 years. This is Eric's aged capicola. And I do have to take a little bite. It's like butter. It's delicious. So for the show today, I am going to make a very simple pasta dish that highlights this fabulous homemade capicola. I've got my pasta water boiling. I have a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of this pot, and this is about a couple of cups worth of capicola that I diced, kind of a big dice, and I want to frizzle it. I want to cook it until it's crispy. Kind of like you would do with bacon, only this is 1,000 times better. Don't ask. I'm not going to send you any of Eric's capicola. You can buy your own at the store. You can also use prosciutto for this recipe too. So we'll just get this frizzled. That was just a few minutes. This is just about ready. So my pasta water is boiling. I'm going to salt it with a palm full of salt, because that's what you do. And then the pasta I'm using is like mini penny pasta, because there's peas and little pieces of capicola. I like a smaller pasta with this. So I'm going to cook a pound of this. Then we come back over here. I'm going to take my frizzled capicola with a slotted spoon, put it back in the dish. Alright, we'll set that aside. Now I'm going to add 4 cloves of minced garlic, give that a quick stir. I've got about 2½ cups of green peas. We'll add those. Then I need some liquid chicken stock. About a cup's worth of chicken stock. We'll bring that to a boil, turn it down, and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. The pasta's almost ready. So I'm going to add a couple more things to my peas. I'm going to add a teaspoon of oregano and a teaspoon of pepper. I'm not going to add any salt because I salted the pasta really well, and the capicola is also salty. So I think we're good with the salt. Now I can drain my pasta. I'll be right back. Add that to my pot. stir that around. I don't know what it is about capicola and peas, but they're just a lovely couple. Now, just a couple more things to go. I'm going to add a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And of course that's going to melt right away with the hot pasta. I'm also going to add heavy cream. So about 2/3 of a cup. The cream will warm up, the cheese will melt, makes for an instant sauce. Now we're ready to plate it up. Bring it over here. This goes on my Italian platter. And now, the capicola, the frizzled capicola. You just put it all over the top. The reason I didn't mix it in, because I want it to be a little bit crispy. Just adds a whole other dimension to this dish. I cannot wait to taste this. Make sure I get a lot of capicola on there. God bless the Capicolian Empire. And you know what? It was worth the 2-year wait. It's so beautiful.
Well, it is an art form, and I think it's simply the anticipation of what will soon come.